What's going on, Emerson College? Today, my crew and I were lucky enough to talk to one Rebecca Isenhart, who, unlike me, was an honor student in her time here at Emerson. Rebecca works with a nonprofit called the Posse Foundation, which helps lower-income students gain access to higher education, like Emerson College. Rebecca is working to fill empty classrooms like this one with deserving students. So thank you for joining us, Rebecca. Rebecca is a recent graduate. She graduated in December, actually, and is now working at the Posse Foundation, a nonprofit.
That's right.
Thank you for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
What did you study at Emerson College, and how did that influence your current career field?
So I was a journalism major at Emerson, which I really enjoyed. And I think being a journalism major can send you a lot of different directions, but for me, it made me really realize that what I wanted to do was just have an impact in some way. I was lucky enough to be an honors scholar here at Emerson. I was in the honors program. So my freshman year, the topic that I decided to explore was inequality within education, and I learned quite a lot about the ways that different parts of our education system kind of create varied opportunities for people. And one of those things was the SAT, which really highly correlates to family income, family education level, and that's something that the Posse Foundation really focuses on, is trying to free very talented students from being held back by that kind of test. Based on the season, it depends what we'll be doing at that given time. So we do our dynamic assessment process starting in September, which is what I was just talking about. So we do the 3 steps. We get nominations from local public high schools, we get nominations from community organizations, and scholars come to us and we meet them and we evaluate them in a bunch of different ways, everything from interviews to having them get together in a group and play with a bunch of Legos, just so we can see how they work together.
If you had any advice for Emerson students, what advice would you give to them, looking back?
I would say to Emerson students to prepare as hard as you can for whatever it is you think you're called to do, but also to really trust yourself and trust your process and not be upset if you graduate and you don't land exactly what you're looking for.
So thank you, Rebecca, for joining us today and giving us all some insight on how you don't always have to land exactly in your field of study to have a successful career path. So thanks, Rebecca, and I'm Sutherland with After Emerson for Common Agenda. Thank you.